I'm sorry, I'm totally casting a shadow over your face. But I'm sat on this weird hill and it's like a slope, and I keep feeling like I'm gonna like go at any second, and my legs hurt from doing this. So I apologise. Is it strange though, like being on the road? Are there kind of other bands that have been doing the same festival circuits that you've been doing, that you see like one day in Scotland, the next day in Belgium, the next week in Germany, then back in the UK?
We've had dressing room near Tyler the Creator a bunch of times. It makes me uneasy in my uneasy place.
I've got this great mental image of Lauren sort of attacking Tyler and jumping on his back and punching him like a wee monkey.
Why did you say all that mean shit to Take It and Sarah? Fuck you!
The other problem is he's got loads of pals on the road with him. They would crush us.
Do Chvrches not have a kind of touring entourage?
Our manager's here right now. That's one guy. It's kind of an entourage. I don't think we're at the stage of Rihanna-style entire private plane for the entourage vibe. Maybe next summer.
Who would be on your dream entourage? Like, think big.
Mr. T. We'd need a separate flight case for all his gold, though.
You'd never get Mr. T on a plane. He doesn't fly. We'd have to knock him out and he'd be useless.
We'd just freight him everywhere. It'd be fine. It'd be like, put him in a coffin and sedate him. It'd be fine.
Do you miss Glasgow at all? Because you are never there.
I figured that Glasgow is like, you know, one of those people that you're friends with that you haven't seen for ages, and you start to remember them really fondly.
Yeah.
Until you see them again. And you're like, oh, I fucking hate that guy. And then you leave again, and then you start to miss them again. It's kind of like that for me.
Best festival catering? Because I'm always interested in what the cheese is like in other countries.
Tea in the Park's pretty good, but Depeche Mode have got some pretty insane catering.
We have kind of perhaps snuck into the VIP buffet perhaps last night and eaten all of their cold cuts and fine cheese.
We got that kind of weird white boy Glaswegian thing where we were like, they said that we can't go, but we played here, well, why can't we go to the fancy cheese? So then we're like, we'll just nip around the edge, take some of the fancy cheese and then leave. You got to fill your bag with cheese as and when, because you don't know if you will get free food tomorrow. So.
Fill your bag with cheese sounds like a dreadful euphemism.
Well, it's been a long tour, mate. Fill your bag with cheese.
But you know when you go and you're waitressing and you collect the plates off the table and the food looked so good and you know the chef's done a good job and the person hasn't eaten it and you're pretty hungry. Have you ever eaten the scraps when you've got back to the kitchen?
No, well, it's because I thought that the chef was a bit of a scumbag, so I didn't know what he might have done to it, so...
I've never worked in a restaurant, but if I did, I definitely would.
You don't know how grubby the customers are. The grubby customer could have been like totally like chewing on that.
The trick is to, I would imagine, is to eat from the side that looks intact.
It's good
and
advice.
then stop at the tooth mark.
Stop at the tooth mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chvrches.